Good morning and welcome in for another video of myself, Darren, in the life of a HGV driver. And looking at the schedule for today, it should be quite a nice easy one. Trailer checks all completed, everything's looking tip-top condition. It looks to be a beautiful day. And truck checks are all complete. Just need to count them to there, just like so. And get the legs wound up. Give that brake a little bit of a push. Give it all a second once over to make sure all my electrics are working. And always, just double check your pin. Coat had to be put on this morning. It's a little bit nippy today, first time of the year. Tell winter's coming. First job today is in Crewe. 8:30 arrival, 33 miles. I would look about an hour drive, give or take. Then our second job for today is going down to the Wirral. So nice and easy again. Arrived now at the first drop, 9:10. Traffic was a little bit heavier, so 9 o'clock booking. All good though, no problems here. Talk about a tight entrance to get into this yard. The main road is there, so we've got to come in between these cars, behind these cars where the bins are, and then you come from the pylon, you come around here, spin it on the spot, go forward to there, and then reverse it back. And then you've got to get out that way as well. Time for the second brew of the day already. It's my pre-made one from home. Quite good flash these ones as well. Keeps them quite hot for probably about 6 hours or so. So long as drinking before 12, it's all good. Lovely. Job number 2, look about an hour drive, 39 miles, and it's over towards the Wirral. Let's go! Just need to be very careful for this little section around here. We'll try and swing around the yellow post. Take a chicane around the cars. God, I would not park my car around here. I don't care how good of a driver is. All it takes is one little bit of lapse concentration and then the trailer just cuts up the corner. No, you're not letting me through. God, these cars just don't give way around here. Oh, there's one just as I say that, actually. Oh, that's probably because they're trying to turn into this car park. Cheers, bud. Thank you very much. Got quite a nice butty wagon here as well on the left hand side. I've been here a few times. Currently on Marshfield Bank Road. Just on the left hand side by the Howdens and the car park. So if you ever come that way, you can grab yourself a nice little tasty snack. Go cutting through the A roads as well, going towards Nantwich, down to Chester, and then following the 53, I think it is off the top of my head, right the way up to the Wirral. I believe it's Wednesday already. It's just gone so fast this week. Honestly, the last 2 days have flown past. Even though I've worked approximately like 27 hours in 2 days. Seems a lot, doesn't it? But it does go fast though when you're doing driving for a job. Yesterday was a 14-hour shift, and it probably felt like an 8, if that, to be honest. It's one thing I do like about driving, is how quick time generally does go. Not wishing the days passed or anything, but it just flies, doesn't it? Cyclist there with a massive GoPro on his head, looks like a TV screen. Some tight roads up ahead, but nothing too drastic. Nothing we can't handle, eh? Got a big truck show coming out in a few days, so we'll be vlogging that over the weekend. I'm going today on a Saturday myself. Let me know down in the comments as well. Are you going to be visiting the Knutsford truck show when it's on this weekend? If so, what day are you looking at going? So we'll be going on the Saturday myself. Little man, Leanne as well. She's really looking forward to it. Should be quite a good day out. Hopefully the weather's going to be nice. Hoping for nice weather, I really am. You don't want to be walking around a truck show when it's pissing it down in the rain, do you? Let's be honest. It's never fun in the rain, regardless of whatever you're doing. I'm tempted to take my camera actually as well, my digital camera. So I'll do photography on the side as well. I've not used it for a while, so it's quite a good excuse to get it out, use it, take some nice pictures of all the trucks. There should be some really nice ones there. And on the pictures I've seen of the Peterborough and the Inverness one, I think it is, they look really, really good, these truck fests. Monster trucks are there. I've seen some like off-road bikes doing jumps and stuff, so hopefully all of that is going to be with us on Knutsford. This is the A51 that we're going to be following towards Wrexham. Just take up both of these lanes, just so you don't get a sneaky car trying to cut up on either side into the blind spots, because you do get it quite a lot. You look in your mirror, there's like a little car just trying to sneak its way through into one of your blind spots, and before you know it, you're in a near miss, aren't you? Oh, it's quite a nice pub. Sacred Orchard, is it? Yeah, Sacred Orchard. On that roundabout we've just been to. Looks really nice. I don't really come to Crewe that much. Drove through it quite a few times. Not much recently, anyhow. But there is quite a lot of big umping A roads around Crewe now as well, which is quite good. For an example, the A51 that we're going on now. A lot of roundabouts though. Hell of a lot of roundabouts, to be fair. I think this is one of the... Is this like a college or something? Yeah, it is. I've done a delivery to one of these colleges once before, and it was a bloody nightmare. Absolute nightmare, because it is that big. It's not like a normal college. So you have the horsey part with the stables on the left hand side, which is really weird for a college, you know, doing horse riding and horse training and whatnot. On the other side, on one of the other entrances, there's like a, I can't say this word, I'm going to try. Agricultural, that's one. Agricultural section. So they do like farmer stuff, so everything with tractors, FLTs, or the equipment that you pull, the harvesters, your cultivators, etc. They have all the training for them inside there, and then I've got like an engineering section inside it as well. It's a really cool college. I never knew something like that ever existed when I was a kid. It's like you can go to college and actually learn stuff to be like do with farmers and stuff. It's crazy. I just thought farmers learn off each other. Like you learn off your dad or your uncle or another family member who are on the farms, and you just get all the information passed down from one generation to another generation. Not going to college and getting a degree. Not putting them down or anything, I just didn't think it was a thing. I think it's really cool, to be honest with you. So I would love to be a farmer, especially for a day anyway. I don't know if I'll do full time, because they do longer hours than truck drivers. But that's one of the only sections out there what work longer hours than truck drivers, aren't they, farmers? Always out in the fields, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, getting the crops done, and everything else, like manning the animals. But if there is any farmers out there what are in the northwest or want a helping hand driving a tractor for the day, give me a shout. I'd love to do that. A little day's experience. Little man as well, he is obsessed with tractors. He loves them. Same with trucks as well, to be fair. Every time he sees a truck or a tractor, he's like, truck, tractor. In the back of the car, it's dead cute. Pointing them out every time, gets dead excited when he sees them. Right, we're doing a right here now. Must be all corn in the field, all ready for harvest maybe, or shortly anyhow. This is one place I do want to visit though. It's called Snugbury's Ice Cream. It's just here on the left hand side. It looks like one of them ice cream farms. I think they're really cool. I love visiting the ones where you can see the cows, like the cow shed and stuff, where you're actually eating your ice creams and it's all made on the farm as well. I think they're really cool. Really nice thing. Especially as like a little day out with the family. Kids love ice cream, don't they? So do adults. The cows being on site as well. It's another little thing for the kids to enjoy. I'm hoping this is at the right place. Looks big enough to get in anyway, to turn around. I think there's got to be quite a few units on here. Here's the hoping anyway. This is a one-way system. At the right place. I was hoping there's big loading bays around the sides. But I just need to try and find where their loading bay is. I heard loads of dogs barking. I was thinking, where the hell is that coming from? It's like kennels or something, I thought. No, it's an actual dog go social. So it's like a big gymnasium where you can go take your dogs, supposedly, and socialise. I think that's where she's just come from. Yeah, it's a dog inside a pram. Well, yeah, that's the place. Massive. Loads of people coming out with the dogs. It just sounds chaos inside. Let's try and find this place. I've got to say, it's gone beautiful today. It was freezing this morning, but really, really nice out at the moment. And I think it could be up this way, I don't know. Let's follow the entrance. Turns out they've got two areas on this site. You just need to drive right around the other side of like the business part where we are. So they've got offices in one section, and then the delivery's like a little warehouse somewhere else. So I've took a picture of the map and just need to try and find it. A little bit of a quick tip for you as well. So in the winter time, when it gets a bit cold or your gloves get a bit damp, these get quite hot. So if you put them on there whilst you're getting unloaded with the FOT, come back 15 minutes later, nice and toasty. Job 2, all done. Okay, pull in. Really should have gloves on for this. Don't get covered in all the grease. Straps up nice and tight, hooks underneath. And then straight out that way. Been given a few more jobs since this morning. Can I get through this little gap here? I think we should just be able to fit. So just keep an eye on the mirrors. Use all available mirrors. Just take your time really, that's all you need to do. The job we've been given next is over at the Liverpool docks. So we're heading right down there, collecting 13 pallets to deliver it straight to one of our other clients by Aintree Prison in Liverpool. If it's the place I'm thinking of anyway, off the top of my head. I believe it is in that region anyhow. This thing's nice and wide. And then same again. Not the best entrance in and out of this place. Could do a couple of feet being wider. So be careful of the trailer swing. And then you get somebody parked right on the junction corner. Yeah, nice going, bud. For us to get to Liverpool docks though, from where we are in a Wirral, because we don't have a tag, I'm going to have to go all the way around. I mean like literally all the way around as well. Bit of a pain really, isn't it? Because you could cut right through the tunnel. I'll be there within half hour, 20 minutes. But it's going to take me probably like an hour and 20 minutes in the truck anyway. Jumping onto the M53 to the M56, coming off at Runcorn, going over the Runcorn Bridge. I'll go over the big new toll one. So I'll do a bit of time lapse when we're going over that later on. I came past the hospital earlier on and there looked to be a strike of some sort going on. So I thought all the junior doctor strikes and NHS strikes, I thought they'd all finished. It was all over, but there was loads of them outside here before. I don't know if they're still going to be here. So this is Arrow Park Hospital. I mean, if they've gone inside already, it's not much of a strike protest, is it? Just stand outside for 10 minutes on your dinner break. No, they've all gone. They've literally all gone. There's about 30 or 40 of them here on the right hand side. Was it this bit or was it further down? No, I'm sure it was here. Got signs up. Rebuild and restore the NHS. Say no to the reforms. Support the NHS workers. I'm pretty sure it was them lights where they were outside the hospital. I mean, it would make sense. Yep, all gone. Oh my god, there was literally there must have been about 10 minutes or something, because I was about half hour ago driving past it. It wasn't long. I've just got to take up the little lane as well on the other side. This right hand side lane, take a little bit of that as well. Just looking, be careful with this barrier up ahead on the left hand side. It sticks out a little bit, so I need to make sure the trailer swing doesn't attack it, shall we say. Honestly, I can't believe they've finished the strikes already. I'm stuck it off for good coffee. Just stopped off over at the M56 services for take my 45-minute break. Might as well whilst we're here. On the Costa app, I had a free coffee, and it doesn't have to be a small coffee you can redeem. I only buy regular coffees when I'm there, size-wise, but when you redeem it, you can get a large. So, might as well take advantage of it. This is the new Mersey Gateway Bridge. I say new anyway, it's probably about 5 or 6 years old, to be fair. I remember coming down here when I was younger, a wee nipper 5 years ago or so, and I do a little bit of photography and stuff on the side, and I was down on the embankment on the right hand side near that power plant. I was getting pictures as well with my drone. I was flying my drone up, getting different angles of the bridge as it was getting built, all through different stages as well. It was pretty cool, to be fair, just seeing it getting built up stage by stage, etc. But it is a really big bridge though. It took quite a few years to build. They did open the other one, the old Runcorn Bridge, which is on the left hand side of there. They reopened that for a little bit, and there wasn't actual charging a toll for that. And then they closed it down for supposedly maintenance work, and then reopened it back up as a bloody toll road. Cheeky buggers. I'm not too sure if it's the same company that own them both. Just a bloody money making scheme, isn't it? To save you 15 minutes or so. That's fair, probably more than 15 minutes, probably more 45 minutes to an hour, isn't it, if you're going all the way around. Especially if you're going towards like Liverpool city centre. Originally, you'd probably have to go right down onto the M6, wouldn't you? Straight up 62, come back in yourself. I suppose at 5 o'clock it would take quite a long time, that really, wouldn't it? I think it's only a couple of quid though, to be fair, for a car. It's like 2 or 3 quid. Probably about a fiver or something, or a bit more for the truck. The M6 toll though, bloody hell, do they overcharge you when you're in a truck? It's nearly 15 quid just to get through on the road. Expensive, isn't it? I'll probably go say it's going to take me another half hour, maybe 35 minutes to get to the docks from here. Just got to go straight down this road, the bypass, and then jump onto the motorway coming up. I'll probably come off at the East Lancs personally. I prefer going that way instead of going right down to the end where Bootle is. Going through that, I find that a little bit longer, to be fair. No, I will go down that way, and we can do some recordings. I just can't. We're entering like towards where the dock area is and going around. So it's quite cool actually, that bit. I think it should be okay to record like dashcam footage of that bit. Not going inside any compounds or anything, so we should be alright. Not like the containers. So this guy in front of me, he's probably going up there now. Imagine so, towards docks, getting a new container or dropping that one off for delivery. You always see them on the side of the road queuing up. Bit of a sore throat today as well. I think about coming down or something. Hopefully I'm not going to get laryngitis again. Bloody hell, that was hard doing vlogs when I lost my voice. Oh, when I first started doing the vloggings, it was like a week into it, and then I just lost my voice. I couldn't speak or anything, it was awful. bloody awful. I mean, if you're doing vlogging, there's one thing you need, isn't it? Your voice. So we're going to the Southport, Crosby, Freeport area. Let's give this van a little bit more space. Little truck, we'll say. A bit of a tight turn, that one. You've got all the containers there in front, behind that fencing. More on the left. Now, I've only actually been through this way once before. So I've just got to remember which way we're actually going. Yeah, Port of Liverpool, here we go. Slow down for him. Time out. And it's 20 miles per hour down here, and they are really strict with it. Oh, that's pretty cool up front, isn't it? Oh, you can see it properly. Big, like, forklift type thing for the containers, like a big grabber. And this building on the left hand side is the police station for the port. So they do have a lot of security around here, which is understandable, let's be honest with you. So you might actually be able to see these cranes as we go around this roundabout here. Roundabout coming up. Quite impressive really, aren't they, how big they are for the containers. Absolutely huge. Another little factory here as well, with conveyor belts going over towards all the ferries and back. Yeah, P&O ferries based over here as well. Let go, move. That's pretty cool. Get out of the way, bird. They'll run him over. Bloody hell. And again, get out of the way. Collection all done. Good to see the pigeon deterrent is doing well. There's loads up there as well. It's 2:30 at the moment, 5.5 miles away from our next drop that we've just collected, and we're due to get there for about 10 to 3. Do you know what I always say, like the sneaky buggers out there what are just a pain in the ass just to try and get ahead of you because you're in a truck? Well, I left myself a little bit of a gap in between myself and that silver Yaris in front, just in case the Yaris breaks down, I could then go forward and swing around it. This little fucker in the Golf just comes and plods the front of his nose in right in front of me. In that little bit of a gap. It's probably only literally like a car width that I left. Oh god, they're a pain in the backside when they do that, they really are. Bus has got his indicator on, so yeah, he's going back that way instead. He's got the wrong indicator. He's turning to the left lane, leaving the right indicator on. I can't believe the cheek of that bloody Golf. Probably got my back up. Bloody hell. I'm only a couple of miles away, well, a mile and a half anyway from our next drop. So it's only just up here on the left hand side, industry estate. I hate buses. So I'm just going to stick behind it because I'm indicating I'm going to be going left anyway. No, they're going. Yeah. So nobody got off the bus, nobody got on the bus just then. Right, some little old day, I think she pressed it at the wrong time. Possibly. So I'm going to keep a little bit more distance just in case. Swing around, there we go. Anticipation. Let's go do a left in a second. They're quite nice trucks, aren't they? Them B&M ones. There's going to be a lot of traffic there for me to get in on the way back. Probably going to be even more backed up as well by the time we get back round to it. I was stuck behind a lawnmower. Hang fire cyclist. I thought he was going to jump in front of me then as well. There's no point even trying to get around him, is there? This right hand turn's a bit of a pain. Quite a busy road as well, what we're on at the moment. It's a filter light, luckily, so we can go when it's a filter light. But as you can see on the right hand side, hopefully the camera will be able to pick it up, just where the bollard is, the curb raises by probably about 2 foot. It's like a little brick wall around it. It's quite tight for the trailer as well, so you got to swing it out a little bit. Just take your time going down and then pull yourself back in. And there we are now, it's on the left. This road can be quite busy as well, sometimes we get people double parking. Front of that car was missing before I drove down here. Promise you. I've not hit it. The place where I'm at the moment is chaos. There's literally 6 or 7 trucks just down there around the corner. Managed to catch the FLT guy on the way out, where he was going out. So what I need to do is just go back a little bit where that DHL guy was trying to reverse, and then I'm just going to reverse it down here so we can just take me there, which is pretty good. It's always good, isn't it, when you get on with the FLT driver at the places. That's that all done. On the way now to our final collection. I think it's about 13 pallets going to be collecting from there as well. I think that's in the Bootle region as well. A little bit further than I thought. I don't know where I got Bootle from. It's right on the other side of Liverpool. Ah well. Okay, I know I'm not going to be getting through that one. Come on, parcel force. Why are you blocking the road, buddy? I know that red car's been damaged already, but I don't want to damage this truck. I think I've added this truck more than that little red car, it's all smashed up. And I I've got a car here on the left hand side. They'll go try and reverse out, I think. So I need to make sure they can see me and don't just drive straight out. Oh, wait there, mate. Starting to reverse out. Why are you reversing out? There's no way you can go. What on earth is this? Bloody hell. Just dragging a whole bloody bush. That can't be safe, that surely. I think they'll go be all over the place. Hopefully don't go on the bloody motorway, or I'll get stuck behind him. Or the skip. I don't want to get stuck behind the skip either. I've just seen the skip then. I'm just keeping out a little bit more distance from that trailer in front. Because when I was at the lights before, I seen the guy walking around it, and I think some of the branches must have fell off because he was throwing them into the bush. Now, obviously, it's not too bad really, is it? Sticking like 1 or 2 branches into a bush, but I don't fancy that coming all over the road. The skip driver should really have the net on as well over that rubbish. Again, you could have like a chair or a brick flying out of the skip. Alright, don't be going on the motorway, you in that trailer. Well, told you. See that sign? A metal sign just come flying out of that skip there on the floor. That went flying nearly at a car. I don't know if the camera caught it or not, but at least they're both going ahead and not going on the motorway. It's better for me. Is I've got to strap down each one of these pallets. So I've got 26 pallets on, using 13 straps of these. But look at the state of my hands. Completely filthy. I feel like I've been down the mines or something. How dirty these straps are. And the only reason I can't use gloves is it's just too fiddly when you're using gloves. It really is. You can't get the strap done proper on the ratchet when you're cranking it, or feeding the rope through on the strap to the ratchet. You just can't, it's too fiddly to try and do it. So you gotta like use your hands, and it's just filthy. Absolutely filthy. Well, I'm done here now anyway, so the time is 5 o'clock. I can just go do the curtains, take a picture of all the goods what are on here as well for the PDA that we use, because we don't really use any paperwork anymore. It's all digital now through this little app, so it's quite cool, quite good, saving the planet and all that lot. Probably going to be about half hour, 40 minutes, get back to the yard from where we are now. Depends on traffic though, because 5 to 5 could hit quite a bit of traffic. Now I'm back at the yard, the fun bit begins. That's me just about to finish up now for 6:45, just sorting out my cards, getting it all done, packed away. Not too bad, all over the place today, bit of here, there and everywhere. Back in at 6 tomorrow morning, and I'm going to Burnley, Accrington, and then about 5 or 6 around Manchester to William. I think there's all like 2 pallets at each place, so it should be in and out quite nice and easy, hopefully. So I'm going to leave the video there, so thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. If you've got any questions, let me know down below. And as always, hit that like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.